12. Non-negotiable life lessons you can't ignore. Hey there, welcome back to the Stoic Scholar channel. Today, we're diving into some hard truths. These aren't just good ideas or suggestions. They're essential life lessons you can't afford to skip. So buckle up, because we're about to get real. Lesson 1. Embrace failure. Failure is an inevitable part of any journey towards success. It's not just about accepting failure, but actively embracing it as a learning opportunity. Example: Thomas Edison, in his quest to invent the light bulb, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each failed attempt provided valuable information that eventually led to success. In your personal life, imagine you're learning to cook. Your first attempts at a complex dish might be disastrous, overcooked, underseasoned, or just plain inedible. But each failure teaches you something: how long to cook the meat, how much seasoning to use, or the importance of preparation. Over time, these lessons accumulate and you become a skilled cook. In business, many successful companies have risen from initial failures. Airbnb was rejected by investors multiple times and struggled to gain traction. The founders kept iterating on their idea, learning from each setback until they found a model that worked. Today, it's a multi-billion-dollar company. Lesson 2. Take responsibility. Taking responsibility means acknowledging that you have control over your life and your reactions to circumstances. Example: imagine you're in a job you dislike. You could blame your boss, the company culture, or the economy for your unhappiness. But taking responsibility means acknowledging that you chose this job and that you have the power to change your situation. This might involve having a conversation with your boss about your concerns, actively working to improve your skills to qualify for a promotion, or beginning a job search for a more fulfilling position. On a larger scale, consider the story of Malala Yousafzai. Despite living in a region where girls' education was banned, she took responsibility for her own learning and advocated for others. Her actions led to global change and a Nobel Peace Prize. Lesson 3. Continuous learning. In our rapidly changing world, continuous learning is not just beneficial, it's essential for staying relevant and adaptable. Example: consider the field of technology. A web developer who learned HTML and CSS in the early 2000s would find their skills outdated if they hadn't continued learning. New languages, frameworks, and best practices emerge constantly. Those who commit to continuous learning through online courses, attending conferences, or working on side projects remain at the forefront of their field. But continuous learning isn't just about career skills. It could be learning a new language before a trip abroad, taking up a new hobby like photography, or reading widely to expand your worldview. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors in the world, is known to spend about 80% of his day reading and learning. Lesson 4. Cultivate relationships. Strong, meaningful relationships are crucial for our mental and emotional well-being. Example: the Harvard study of adult development, one of the longest-running studies on adult life, found that close relationships are better predictors of long and happy lives than social class, IQ, or even genes. The study showed that people who were more socially connected to family, friends, and community were happier, physically healthier, and lived longer than people who were less well connected. In a professional context, networking and building strong relationships can lead to opportunities and support. Many successful entrepreneurs credit their mentors or business partners as key to their success. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak's friendship led to the creation of Apple, one of the world's most valuable companies. Lesson 5. Practice self-care. Self-care is about taking deliberate actions to maintain or improve your physical, mental, and emotional health. Example: Arianna Huffington, co-founder of the Huffington Post, learned the importance of self-care the hard way. After collapsing from exhaustion, she realized the importance of sleep and overall well-being. This led her to write books on the topic and eventually start a new company, Thrive Global, focused on behavior change technology to enhance well-being and performance. Self-care doesn't have to be elaborate. It could be as simple as ensuring you get enough sleep, taking a walk in nature, practicing meditation, or setting aside time for a hobby you enjoy. The key is consistency and making it a priority. Lesson 6. Develop resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and adapt to challenging circumstances. Example: J.K. Rowling's journey to becoming one of the world's best-selling authors is a testament to resilience. Before Harry Potter was published, Rowling faced numerous personal setbacks, including divorce, single parenthood, and poverty. Her manuscript was rejected by multiple publishers. Despite these challenges, she persevered, and her resilience eventually led to extraordinary success. In everyday life, resilience might look like continuing to apply for jobs after multiple rejections, or maintaining a positive outlook and problem-solving attitude when faced with unexpected obstacles. Lesson 7. Find your purpose. Having a sense of purpose gives life direction and meaning. Example: Blake Mycoskie, founder of Tom's Shoes, found his purpose when he witnessed the hardships faced by children growing up without shoes in Argentina. This led him to create a business model where for every pair of shoes sold, a pair is donated to a child in need. This sense of purpose not only drove his business success, but also created positive change in the world. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It could be being the best parent you can be, creating art that brings joy to others, or volunteering in your local community. The key is that it gives you a sense of meaning and direction. Lesson 8. Manage your finances. Financial literacy and good money management are crucial for long-term stability and freedom. Example: consider two friends who graduate college with similar jobs and salaries. One starts budgeting immediately, setting aside money for savings and investments, and being mindful of unnecessary expenses. The other lives paycheck to paycheck, accumulating credit card debt for lifestyle purchases. 10 years down the line, the first friend has a solid emergency fund, has started investing for retirement, and has the financial flexibility to take career risks or travel. The second friend is stressed about money, struggling with debt, and feels trapped in their job. On a larger scale, look at Warren Buffett. His financial acumen and disciplined approach to money management has made him one of the wealthiest people in the world, allowing him to pledge to give away 99% of his wealth to philanthropic causes. Lesson 9. Cultivate empathy. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is crucial for building strong relationships and creating a more compassionate society. Example: in healthcare, empathetic doctors have been shown to have patients with better health outcomes. A doctor who takes the time to understand a patient's fears and concerns and communicates in a way that acknowledges these feelings is more likely to have a patient who follows through with treatment plans and feels supported in their health journey. In business, companies that practice empathy often see better results. Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, made empathy a core part of the company's culture. This shift led to more inclusive product design, like the Xbox Adaptive Controller for gamers with limited mobility, and contributed to a significant turnaround in the company's performance and public image. Lesson 10. Practice gratitude. Regularly acknowledging the good things in your life can significantly boost your happiness and overall well-being. Example: in a study at the University of Pennsylvania, Researchers asked one group of participants to write down 3 good things that happened each day for a week. Another group wrote about early memories. The group that wrote about good things showed increased happiness, not just immediately after the experiment, but even months later. In daily life, this could be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Over time, this practice trains your brain to notice and appreciate the positive aspects of your life more readily. Lesson 11. Learn to communicate effectively. Clear communication is essential in all areas of life. Example: in the business world, Apple's Steve Jobs was known for his exceptional communication skills. His product launches and presentations were clear, engaging, and persuasive, playing a significant role in Apple's success. In personal relationships, effective communication can prevent misunderstandings and deepen connections. For instance, using I statements instead of you statements in conflicts can lead to more constructive conversations and resolutions. Lesson 12. Embrace change. Change is an inevitable part of life, and learning to adapt to it is crucial for long-term success and happiness. Example: Netflix is a prime example of a company that has thrived by embracing change. It started as a DVD by mail service, but as technology evolved, it pivoted to become a streaming platform. Later, it adapted again to become a content producer. Each change was risky, but by embracing these shifts in the market, Netflix has remained at the forefront of the entertainment industry. On a personal level, embracing change might look like being open to relocating for a job opportunity, learning new skills as your industry evolves, or adapting your lifestyle as you enter different life stages, like becoming a parent or retiring. These life lessons are interconnected and mutually reinforcing. By working on these areas, you can create a more fulfilling, balanced, and successful life. Remember, implementing these lessons is a lifelong journey. It's not about perfection, but about consistent effort and growth over time. So there you have it. 12 non-negotiable life lessons. These aren't choices, they're requirements for a fulfilling life. Which one resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content to help you level up your life. And hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, keep growing and thanks for watching.